Hello, I'm back. Continue a little bit. I think I'm gonna just continue just a little bit of the Act 5 Archon quest, Fontaine. And then go to sleep because I don't think I can finish it all in one night. It's like past 12, and I think there's a lot to go. I can just tell. I'm just setting things up. It's gonna be like,
Take it easy.
Huh? Our names are written in this newspaper. What's going on?
maybe we're famous?
Let Paimon see! The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy, but that does not mean that others cannot interact with it. My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that. Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report, a blonde adventurer with their white fairy, legends trailing in their wake. It is said that this mysterious traveler once visited the underwater fortress.
Ooh, visited.
So while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades.
How does she know?
Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet, the Traveler's Trail, World Walker. Huh. Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her.
When was she tracking
She
us?
hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead?
That sure seems to be the case.
Ugh, seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
It's hilarious. See, the tone is so good. Like it's not like continuously dark and depressing. There's these fun light tones. I love it. They really know what they're doing with the pacing and the mood, controlling it all. This music is so good.
We're here! Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat?
Some macarons, croissants. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Wow, something flashed up really quickly. This game is so good.
Hey, quick! Look! That's the limited edition only 16 slices a day cake!
It hasn't already sold out for the day.
It was so delicious the last time we tried it! Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go! Paimon's sure it'll be great!
We can't let anyone get ahead of us.
One slice of cake, please.
Okay, one's fine.
Someone showed up after all!
Melusine?
Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Nervalette was right. You really can eat.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love the cake and coffee here.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
Sounds like a good schedule.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
Why? What question is this?
But why would it close?
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but maybe the waters will rise tomorrow. You know, like in the prophecy.
Oh, the prophecy. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that. No, still, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today.
Just live your life.
No, it's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's what people call living, you know.
I love it. I love it so much. I'm just gonna comment. My friend Nikki just commented on something. Because I had a discussion with Nikki, my friend Nikki, already after Act 1 and 2, we were saying about Farina, and she hated Farina. I was like, oh no, I'm like, give her the benefit of the doubt. There could be something more to her than that, you know? And Nikki was like, well, she better pick up her game soon. But now she just mentioned that she loves Farina after doing the Archon quest.
Huh.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go? These 2 slices are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
So they don't think the way we humans think. She bought them for us? That's so cool. Sijuin is explaining to them about humans.
Oh, you know Sijuin?
I sure do. She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans. She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily, yes, and you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. So please try the cakes here. I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
This is amazing. It's so funny. I like how she's like not even caring if everything floods tomorrow. Like she'll just be eating the cake today.
And there she goes.
Hey, she said something different.
All right, let's dig in. Paimon's sure this cake will be delicious.
You share a glance at Paimon and snuff down the cake.
It's more delicious than last time, and the flavor gets even better with a sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow. Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
This music's so nice, right? This game is like one of a kind in a way.
Oh, we're near the Steambird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
I like how she said that about the story that she wrote about us. Charlotte's cool. I like Charlotte a lot.
Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, have you seen the article I wrote about you?
Yes.
Ha! You've got some nerve. You just used us to make some quick mora.
Can we negotiate a profit split?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back, so I sent you a letter to discuss just that. It appears you didn't receive it, though.
Oh.
It's all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you. I've even set the table with some food.
Ooh, Paimon's won over.
Really? Oh, you're the best.
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden? Were you looking for me?
When Mona mentioned you, we thought of coming to see you at work.
I see. It seems you've already bumped into Mona here in Fontaine. So she mentioned me? What did she say?
You know when Charlotte came for the event in Mondstadt? Was it involved with Mona? Were they like setting up this whole thing? Probably.
She said that you're a real daredevil of a journalist.
Nice. In which case, can this daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? So your article in the paper today doesn't count?
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography. What I'd like to do is dive deeper and ask you to talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
You seriously want to interview me?
Yeah, are we even qualified enough?
Why not? If I say you're worth an interview, then you're worth it. But not right now, of course. I'll need a few days to prepare.
Oh, in that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and...
Wow, she's so bubbly and energetic.
Whew, so much to get done now. Talk to you later.
I'm glad I have her now.
Charlotte, Paimon's still got a question for you.
And what's that?
If, just for example, Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow, what would you do today?
Wow.
Huh. That's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day could be tomorrow. If you're seriously asking, then I might try and think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist first and foremost. That means I have a duty to be reporting from the scene. And secondly, I wouldn't forsake my homeland that easily.
Wow. She's cool.
From what I've seen, most people don't know what they'd do should the worst come to pass. In truth, it might be better just to behave like normal rather than worry over such an end.
Wow. This is so philosophical and like meaningful, man. Like, what if you knew the world was ending tomorrow? What would you do today?
So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours. I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy.
Wow. Oh my god. So good. I was gonna say, I have her now because I was wishing for Baiju. Oh no, I got her going for Farina, but then I suddenly felt like I wanted to get Baiju, so I switched near the end.
Just think about it. If this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person, then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless.
This is so good. Live today. Enjoy what you do. Don't worry about the future.
And do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible.
Wow.
I'm not a dreamer, nor am I a workaholic, but I do love my job, and I'd be proud of leaving such an article behind. I guess you could say that I was born to be a journalist.
Why is this so moving? It's so good. Makes me think of like Mihoyo or Hoyoverse. Like, they're really passionate about their game, and like, I don't know.
But anyway, that's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
Wow.
That's so nice. All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her.
And she's a human too. Not a...
Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we? The sea breeze and scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh? Paimon's been thinking.
Yes?
If it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do? No, Paimon should ask, if you could choose, what would you like to do?
Wow. If I could choose, huh? It's just like Charlotte said, suddenly trying to consider what to do is pointless.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking about these kinds of things. We didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot.
Until that moment comes, I think I'll just keep journeying on. Yeah.
You mean, still traveling?
Yes, cherishing every single moment that I have to look upon this world. This kind of reminds me of Sumeru. There was kind of like a similar sentiment, wasn't there? Something about that. It was really deep.
Huh. Wait, isn't that what we've always been doing?
The banter goes back and forth between the two of you as time slips by. And as night falls, you return to your accommodations and end the busy day. The next few days are just as calm. Charlotte comes to find you and conducts the interview with Spina de la Rosula Safehouse as the Flitive Singer. Navia, having finished her business in Botswana, even drops by to take a photo with the two of you. All goes well. What's gonna happen?
Feels like you'll grow mold if you stay here long enough. But it's still better than the Fortress of Mirapede, that's for sure. It It's not only damp there, but salty too.
So the two of you are still here. Wonderful.
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Isadora. Monsieur Nervillet sent me to look for you two before. I heard that afterward you went to the fortress of Meropide.
So you were under the impression that we might be wanted criminals?
Not at all. I'm well aware that you're friends of his. Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him.
Let's hear it.
Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
What?
A riot?
Well, that said, I don't personally think it was that serious. Lady Farina was watching a performance at the Opera House, and while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her.
What?
Loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis. And before she could respond, others started to join in. The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
Damn.
So people have started to put the blame on Farina. Guess they finally found an outlet for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
I agree. People will naturally rely on gods, as is customary. But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be blamed.
Wow, this is pretty deep.
So what happened after that? Is Farina okay?
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry.
Things are tough for her, seriously.
The Maréchaussée Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Farina had gone. Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
So, you mean she's still missing?
That's right. The Maréchaussée has dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet. That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. Even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her?
I understand the situation.
Good. Monsieur Nervillet sent me to tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
Don't worry, this is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Ah, is that so? Well, all right then. In that case, you two take care. I'll be heading back to the Palais now.
Well, sounds like we should hurry over to Poisson then.
You sure caught on quickly.
If we know Farina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a place to wait out the heat. And as we also know, she may be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone. When Nervillet was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness and remorse. It would be hard for her to ignore being accused by the public today. Paimon thinks Farina's probably taken the opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling. Huh! Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer, of course, but Paimon can do the analysis to back it up too. Cool, huh?
She's killing it. I see becoming a detective has done you some good. Looks like those detective novels have had an effect on you.
In that case, there's not a moment to lose. Poisson, here we come!
Ooh, is that the end? Okay, I reckon that's a perfect spot. I'm just gonna go to sleep because I'm starting to get a little sleepy, and I know we're not gonna finish this Act 5 tonight. I mean, I could, but I'll be like, won't enjoy it because like I'll be sleepy. So it's too good to play while sleepy, I think. So I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you guys most likely tomorrow. Because I want to finish this, find out about it before. I don't want to get it spoiled and find out from other sources, because it's pretty dangerous reading things online or watching YouTube videos or comments and stuff. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.